all of this stuff. Anything you want to see, shout it out. We'll come back, take a look at it. Brown Man day packs. These have the orange inside. They do not have orange externally anywhere. They've got the coyote under the shoulders. Orange is only on the inside of the pockets. It's also on the face pockets inside. Out here on the table, I've got some woodland covert packs available. There's a brown man. I don't think that brown man day pack is available. Large multicam black red thread clothes bags. More mini kit bags and some freedom bags. 6x12 utility pockets. The 6x12s for the side of the Mystery 9 bags. They'll fit any place you have that real estate. 6x6s with flat pockets in Highlander. 6x12s in Typhon. So you guys that got the Mystery 9 bags, that's where you would use those. I did some multicam black OD 8 mag war bags. These are on SOE quick ship available. I believe there's one of those up there. I think there's a woodland, and I think this orange tiger stripe one is there also. On SOE quick ship, you buy it. You can only buy what's there, and it will ship Monday morning. There's no shipping cost on these. It's just the cost of the item. Free shipping on SOE quick ship. That only works inside the United States. We also did Typhon toxic wrench rolls. Anybody likes that? Anybody wants one of those? There are a few of those available. Those look like, let's see. Those look just like this right here. They've got the G hooks holding them closed for tension. These slide right out here. Yeah, let's do it this way. Maybe you guys can see it. And that holds up to a 1-inch and a 24. Those are the largest box or ratchet wrenches that will fit in here. And each will fit in the same slot. The slots are wider. I don't even know. Yeah, I thought I had drive wrenches in here. But you can put a standard and a metric in each slot. These fold down, and then it just rolls right up. And obviously, with smaller, you take those massive wrenches out of there. And I know somebody's like, we have wrenches way bigger than that. Well, most people don't on their normal vehicle and homestead shit. So, it goes just like that, rolls up just like that. And we have them available right now in Typhon Toxic that was made today. Out on the floor, more wrench rolls. More wrench rolls over here also. Coyote zippered knife pouches. And more wrench rolls. And more 6x12s. The 6x12s, both walls inside are Velcro lined. So you can put mag card organizers and stuff like that in there. Here are Rallymans. Woodland pals on the side. Here are multicam black ones in motion, and here are more of those 6x12 pockets. Yeah, it'll hold $3,000 worth of snap-ons. So, and $3,000 worth of snap-ons won't even fill the roll. I know it will. I really like those gear wrenches. I've heard people say they had problems with them. I mean, I'm not putting a 6-foot pipe on them, and of course you'll bust the gears out. But for normal homeowner, hobbyist, side by side, stuff like that, Toyota truck, those things work fine. They work fine. I'm not wrenching for a living. I'm not working on vehicles all day long. Yes, I could definitely buy some more expensive ones. I still have like original Craftsman sets that I have that are running perfectly. Missing Toxic Typhon 6x12. I think I just haven't built them yet. Byron Roberts, what's up? Started a front end rebuild on 99 S10 Blazer. Right on. Dietrich, how are you? Good to see you again. Sully, what's up? Benjamin Brewer, how are you? Neverlon, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, but morning, Joseph. I'm John. Seaside, what's going on? William S. I think we've got everybody. 41 on here. I'm not seeing shit for comments, so if we're going to have this conversation, you guys keep typing it out. We can talk about whatever you want. We'll go as long as the conversation continues. I used gear wrenches for years, wrenching for a living, had no issues, and when I did, they warranted them. Yeah, and I can get them at Home Depot. I can get them, Walmart seems to have a hell of a fucking tool selection now. I don't know about some of the stuff in there, but for what I do, evening all. Anyone have any suggestions for kids with hand, foot, and mouth disease? My kids were around some daycare heathens and picked it up. I'm sure somebody will throw something out here in a minute, Tim. Have you asked Amanda? If you message her, I think she's either in the other building with the 3D printers, and then she's working on putting, I don't even know, I want to say fog coat. It's not fog coat. She's doing a massive snake cage. She's just did all the spray foam is dry, and now she's putting the coloring and stuff on the spray foam. Milwaukee's Auto Hand Tools. Yeah, I've got a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I bought like the Milwaukee drive wrenches. They're really nice, and I bought the Milwaukee ratchet set in the pack out stuff. But it's fucking huge, man. I have a ton of pack out shit. But I can take that whole it's cool because it clips on the rolling box and shit. But I can take all of that and put it in an area 25% the size of it. And they're laser etching. I can't fucking see it in the sunlight. It's just not big enough. Like when Craftsman was in full swing, like their stuff was stamped in, and then they started lasering it, and you could get bigger letters, and they'd color it. Like you had no question what size those sockets were. I like the adult ice cream truck, tool truck, but my bank account is glad I bet, man. Jake, what's up? Hi, John. Might be off topic, but do you have any gear for canines? Looking for a solution for my dog to carry their own water. I do not. There's plenty of people making vests that are modular. Icon, I think, Icon Canine. Who's the dude? It's his name. He's Ray Allen. Is it Ray Allen Canine? They got a huge catalog selection, and they carry all kinds of brands. Kilo Niner, my friend Mike Masita, I think he's still in California. He does some cool, Ray Allen, that's it. Mike Masita, Kilo Niner, spelled out Kilo Niner on Instagram. He's got all kinds of cool stuff and, modular shit and even pouches that you could put the stuff on. And then I'm sure they do too, I've got like canteen pouches and Nalgene bottle pouches and all kinds of stuff. Craftsman back at Lowe's is not the same Craftsman. Unfortunately, it's not anywhere near the same shit. How's things your way? Good, William. I'm a little tired. I just realized right now I'm a little tired. I've been sewing the last couple hours. Amanda and I went to Lupe's Tacos here in Camden. It's a tiny food truck. It's a trailer. It's the smallest food trailer I've ever seen. It's like the size of this table. It's like 4 by 8 feet. Like, I'll bet that trailer's not 10 feet long. It's probably a little wider. But Mom and Dad there are from Tijuana. And that is, I was going to tell you, Jason, it is the closest Roberto's burrito I have had this whole time here in Tennessee. It's good. But that's what we had for dinner tonight. I have 200,000 worth of tools, but I'm putting Icon tools in. I'm getting some Icon tools too. And I know they have that good, better, best rating thing. Plat Attack in Australia make good made. Yeah, try Plat Attack for sure. I don't know what the import situation with Australia is right now. Some of the guys from Plat Attack come on these videos every now and then. They're on my lives occasionally. I think Plat Attack makes great shit. I like a lot of the stuff they have. But I don't know about the import situation right now. I just opened another set of drive wrenches today. And I have an original set, an old set I just opened of Craftsman screwdrivers. Remember that 38 wrench set? I think it's 38 or something. And here's, you guys fell down. What happened? You guys weren't holding on tight enough. So this is what I use the tool pods for. So this is the standard gear drive wrenches. And I've got standard and metric both in the same pouch here. You could definitely put them in two separates. But I like that because I can see what's in these. And then for the screwdrivers, where they, sometimes the screwdrivers will just punch through the mesh real easy. That's why we did the ones without the mesh. I'll still probably put these in one with mesh just so I can see what's in them. But, or stencil on here, screwdrivers. I don't know how many's in here. It's not 38, but it's got, a good amount. It's got more screwdrivers than I'll actually use, probably. I really only need to carry 4, usually. But I spend a ton of time looking for tools, always looking for tools. And I just set them down, or I'll be in a project somewhere on the property and then have to go do something else. And I spend a lot of time looking for tools, or an employee uses them, or they get put in a truck and then not get pulled out. So I've been just building up a little tool bag of my own, of just as I need a tool, I make a note of it, and then I go purchase that tool, and then I just drop it in the bag here. And like the other day, I needed some pliers, and this Irwin stuff, that's who makes Vice Grip. I've been pretty happy with that shit. These handles are different than they used to be. I feel like these, I don't know if they're epoxied on or molded on or what. I don't know about the handles, but this feels a little short. But I just needed, what I needed was a needle nose plier. So I got this set off Amazon, and I've just been throwing them in here. And yeah, I've got like Nipex tools and stuff, so those will, replace 2 of those other pliers. But as I need something, I just put it in here. And then when I need to go do something, my guys have never used this tool set, and I just throw it on the 4-wheeler and just go wherever I need, and everything I need for the most part's there. And then I've got like bigger tool sets also, but that'll do 90%. Yeah, Nipex, awesome. Nipex, really nice shit. Vince Vega, how are you? Snagged an 8-mag war bag, multi-cam. Oh, nice, Enrique. Did you see it? They look like this. There's actually 3 of these, but I think there's only 1 online. So it's the 6-inch wide with the green Velcro, and then it's got the same on the back. These still need the Velcro. The machine I'm on won't punch the Velcro through here. I got to get on the other machine to do it, but that'll ship to you Monday morning or Monday afternoon. Hey, Hoof and Mouth. Yep. Tim's kids got exposed to it from some filthy little critters at daycare.
Yeah, that's typically how they get it.
So, do you have a treatment or anything for that? You don't know. He said he's gonna message you. They gotta drink pee, Tim, and it has to be stranger's pee. So if you go to Walmart, get some pee. But once you get pee from a stranger, that's not a stranger anymore. So the next time you get the pee, you got to get it from a person that you've never met. So it's stranger pee. So you're going to need like 4 sets of stranger's piss. John just reminded me of how much I miss Sears. Oh yeah, Sears, man. We would go to Sears, like especially when, I guess I had money back then, but like just as a destination, we would go to University Town Center or the mall in, I guess it would have been Carlsbad Mall right there by Oceanside.
So this says hand, foot, and mouth disease is a virus.
It's a virus, so it's not treatable?
Oregano oil.
Amanda says oregano. Does it say oregano oil? Or
No, but oregano oil is antiviral.
Antiviral. I don't know if Tim's even still on here. If the pee is kind of sweet, that means they're diabetic. That's right. That's right. It means they're diabetic. I thought fungus too, Battle Chemist. You're the chemist. Is hoof and mouth viral or bacteria? Amanda says viral. That's what Jason just asked. cure the hoof and mouth and get the rest of the stuff you don't want. Yeah, Sears, man, I miss Sears too. As soon as those Sears businesses went out of those malls, man, those malls, they just put in some more dirty carpet on top of carpet, and more shootings started happening and more crime started happening. Love my oh yeah, the tool tote. I forgot about those. The tool pod totes. Plus the wrench roll is perfect for most small jobs. Yep. That's what you need is a tool bag. Tool pods have Velcro. Those, they do not. We've never put them out with Velcro unless it was with the roll up. Nicole has been on HRT for a week. She says she feels amazing. She will. Her sex drive should be way fucking up, and she should be a lot more friendly to be around.
What was the comment?
Nicole's been on TRT for a week, and she said she feels amazing.
Yeah, because she was so deficient in
Yeah.
whatever they're giving her.
Yeah. Seems to be working. Oh yeah, Retta work. It'll work. You'll notice it pretty quickly too, and it'll drop the appetite. Plat Attack is Australian. Make good made measure canine. Oh wait, we were back to that. We've already read that. Weed power. For weed power, I like gasoline, not electric string trimmer. I know that's not what you're talking about. Good thing I've got 5 oregano oils, and you do. I saw them. I bet the oregano oil will work. Paula, what's up? Paula's like, I'm going with oregano oil. I'm not trying stranger's piss. I was going to say viral oregano, and if bacterial, colloidal silver. Yeah, you guys should have colloidal silver anyways. Logan, what happened? Weed power. I thought we're doing weed power. Yeah, chemist, not doctor. That's okay. There's some chemists that know more than a lot. The doctors are practicing, right? They call it a practice for a reason. Malls turned into swap meets. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All the young natives. I will say though, peeing on your feet in the shower is a good preventative cure for I hear that. I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. I heard it works for jellyfish too.
Supposed to take the sting out of the jellyfish.
It's supposed to take the sting. I thought when the jellyfish stings you, it's actually millions of independent living animals. All the Yankee Novembers. That's right. All the YNs. Anybody in Memphis? Is National Guard in Memphis yet? I was burning a bunch of... wait a minute, I haven't even seen the comment. You're going to tell me that you burned fucking poison oak or poison ivy. Brush and burned the shit out of the top of my foot. Okay, put colloidal silver on it and was healed. I like my version better. You burned poison ivy. 2 types of men in the world. Men who pee in the shower and men who lie about it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And there's a third one, the ones that pee on their women in the shower. If you can't piss and arc it up over her head or on top of her head, you got to work on that. You got to practice that out. Our old Sears spot in the mall has been 5 things. Yeah. Jellyfish is a myth. That shit don't work. My friends just had their first kid and baby has deformed upper lip. Do you know? I don't. What's that called? I don't, man. I do. I thought cleft palate was inside the mouth.
On the lip.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably reconstructive, like plastic surgery. Geo, what is going on? What's really happening? Can you kill all these little gnats, please?
I'm busy looking for what I'm about to 3D print.
Do you have a potion for that?
For gnats?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the video of him stealing tanks too. It was actually from a rap video, Skylo. It's a rap video. Those are not modern day APCs, and it's a rap video. If you look in the comments of that post, you will see that in there. It's all bullshit. Beware of women that poop in the shower. Yeah, Lance. It's called waffle stomping, right? You gotta just push it down the drain with your foot. Cleft palate. Yeah, cleft palate. Maybe he could be a great trumpet player. Had a jellyfish sting because I was surfing in the red tide. Let my buddy piss on my leg. Jason didn't get stung. He just wanted his buddy to pee on his leg. He does that to me too. He comes in here like once a week and he's like, hey, my leg kind of burns. Can you pee on it, please? Getting SOE gear, waiting for the 9th crusade. We need a fucking crusade. Cleft palate will take 3 to 5 surgeries as they grow. Got it, man. I'd never talk to a person again if I found out they poop in the shower.
I think that would just clog up your pipes, wouldn't it?
No, it all goes the same place, really. It's probably the same diameter, really. I don't know. I mean, it probably depends on the shower, but it's the same diameter as the toilet. I don't know. There's a fucking plumber here. What's the answer? Sean's on here.
Yeah, Sean, what happens when you shit in the shower?
Jellyfish stings are only funny for the guy peeing. Grumpy plumber, where you at, bro? Shower pipe is small. There we go. Sean knows because Brandon. Oh, that's Brandon. That's not even Grumpy plumber. Grumpy plumber still shits in the shower. He'll come fix your pipes and then shit in your shower. Jellyfish stings are only funny. Potato mashing. James Young, what's up? You missed the shitting in the shower conversation. You're late here. Bad things happen when you poop in the shower. Waffle Stomp breaks it up. I thought it was funny when people freaked out about no TP during lockdowns. I was like, bitch, you got a shower. Yeah. They were acting crazy at the shops too, man. Motherfuckers were stealing toilet paper. Like, I was literally carrying toilet paper around in my fanny pack, just in case. Pooping in the shower is only acceptable if you're the size of Andre the Giant. I caught a guy taking a poop in our parking lot once, and he yelled at me. I did it in a bag. Creative this morning. What are we talking about, Brandon? Creative this morning. Toilet paper don't work in the shower. Planning on mounting a second butt pack on my back of my rifleman kit. Why, out of curiosity, why not just carry a proper pack, JR? Apparently it's only appropriate to shit in the shower if you're in the Navy. Well, I mean, midgets do it. There's, like, midgets can't reach their asses, some of them. I still think showers should have garbage disposals. Not worth $13 an hour to deal with it. Most TP is made. Is most TP made in the USA? I guess it is, huh? That's all that paper pulp, right? Wild Day teamed a catering order for. We teamed a catering order for 320 people with another store. Then we were swamped with customers. That's good, man. That means people are spending money. It seems like a lot of people are really holding on to money. Well, I think that they just don't have as much money because like our electricity bill's fucking through the roof. I found some shit out. Do you know that in Nevada right now, they're about to bill people on their electric by the highest usage for 15 minutes of the day, multiply that by 4, and then times it by 24. That's going to be your day rate. And then we get billed on highest peak usage, and they're still using the number from 21. So 2021, they took the highest peak in like a decade, which was August of 21, and they're billing us on that usage rate as our day rate. SOE doesn't allow me to hold on to money 3 to 4 open. Well, thank you, Brandon. I'll be ordering an SOE pack. Which pack you thinking, dude? Like, I'm not saying that the butt pack won't work. Chuck, there's a poop conversation and John isn't banning anyone. That's because Jason started it. The shower should have a garbage disposal. You know how most civilians have a misconception about military grade? I do. Lowest bidder. Best way to teach them is to say one ply TP is real. That's a good way to put it, man. That's a good way to put it. Rolling Acres, what's up, man? How are you? Plus the delivery, solar's only good. Plus the delivery, solar's only good if you have land and just offsets the electricity the state gives you. Depending on the system and the batteries that you have, I mean, it would still be nice to have grid tie. Toy Town, what's up? People would lose toes if showers had garbage disposals. You need a custom fanny pack, Paula? Do you know? Do you really? I mean, like, what color are we talking about? My neighborhood doesn't count because it's a rich place with a college nearby. People around here make enough money to afford to hire people to help organize their homes. Got it. Got it. Well, that's your neighborhood, so that means you're part of that. Where'd the comments go? I don't have any pull-out med trays, Brandon. We don't have the plastic for it, and I just haven't taken the time to source it and look for the plastic that needs to go inside it. We've just been doing a bunch of other shit. Here's 8 mag war bags. SOE Quick Ship has a few of those available. Purple and pink thread. Yes, I'm serious. Maybe another week or two. Paula, just remind me. Purple and pink thread. We'll build it up. We can do it. You want the small one like I carry, the fanny pack, not the big full zip one for the guns. There's 6x6s, 6x12s, 6x12s. Here's some multicam black OD war bags. There'll be 3 of these. Right now there was 1. I think somebody bought it already. New sew video. Paula learns to sew a fanny pack. Paula can sew. She can sew. Going on 50-mile hike in 2 months, and I wanted more space for food. Oh, got it. Okay. I think you'd be better off with a pack, a proper pack. Did you say going on a 50-mile hike? Going on a 50 in 2 months. Got it. I thought she said for 2 months. Love my Brown Man. Yeah, the Brown Man day packs are really nice. Any day pack or coat. Yeah, Sky, I do. Are you coming by here or what? I got some coverts, and I usually have something stashed that I've taken for myself anyways. Painting cooking irons and fire pits for tomorrow's festival. What do you paint that with? The paint is just like temporary, right? It's so it looks good and keeps it from rusting at the time, but the paint actually comes off. Is that correct, or do you have like a high temp paint? Florida passed open carry. Not sure how I feel about. I love the armed fisherman, man. I love watching that dude. Did you see Bears Brief this morning with a watch? I think you mean worth a watch. I feel like I did watch Bears. I watched all of Bears shit for the most part. California will be taxing by the mile because of electric cars. Those electric cars they made everybody get that are fucking the roads up. Can I do Brown Man side pouch? I think I have Brown Man side pouches. Are they not orderable? I think they're on there. I think I saw some this morning. Come on, we'll go look. For mini pack or day pack? Yo, babe. This building's really big. I don't see Brown Man. What kind of day pack side? You want day pack side pouches? I have a lot of them. These are all day pack side pouches, and these are mini packs. Day pack. Yeah, I'll message Cody right now. Hey, write me a note. Day pack side pouches. Towels back, please. For Cody. Yeah, Brown Man. are you, dude? I haven't seen you in a long time. I see Bear talk to you on the live sometimes. I'm well. How temp black, but it will fail eventually. Oh, high temp, got it. How much bigger is a single pistol mag pouch than a multi-tool? Same pouch. The multi-tool pouch is shorter though. You can put a multi-tool in a pistol mag pouch. We found out today that the cigarette pouch holds Copenhagen and Zen also. It holds 2 Glock 19 mags perfectly, and it holds 3. Is that a 43X?
Yeah.
43X. 3 43Xs. Who is the Bear? Oh, Bear Independent, James. Bear Independent, TJ. He's been here, I don't know, 6 times probably. I've got several podcasts with him. Good dude. Well worth listening to. Compare your multi-tool to a mag for sizing. Yeah. Sorry, I stepped away for a minute. Can you use scuba webbing instead of plastic in the pull-out mat? No, it's not wide enough. Nope. Just been trying to be effective. Schedule's crazy. I understand, dude. Well, good to see you here, man. Hey, Kermode, who is Bear? James Young is asking. He's not familiar with Bear. Sig pouch should hold 20 round mag. Oh, yeah, it will hold 20 round mag. Yeah, it will. Yep. Can you do a multi-tool pouch with a buckle? We do it. I'm going to be putting in we already do it, Micah. We do a multi-tool pouch. There's 4 versions. Velcro closure or Fastex closure. Belt mount on the back or PALS, which you're going to use a malice clip. I do not provide the malice clip. And then we have it in like 12 colors. Yeah, Fastex. Yep, Fastex. It's called Fastex. You and Bear make me work a little harder. You guys have helped me set some goals. Thank you. But you're capable of it. You're capable of it, man. Comfort breeds complacency. And complacency adds up, and it accumulates on a daily basis, and we don't realize it's happening. My brother, a man of Yah, owner of many businesses and ministries. One badass dude. Yeah, that's Bear. Any gym bags? We have gym bags masked to cut. I don't know if there's batches cut, but we will be building them. Cigarette pouch fits the SOG Power Assault multi-tool with bits perfectly. Really, I would think it was a little big for that. That's good info. I might have to get one of those for picture purposes. Man, we are shooting some content today on just EDC stuff. I have bought 3x5 Right in the Rain pouches a dozen times. I probably have. If you accumulated them, I could probably fill this bin. I could not find a single 3x5 here at all. We looked for hours off and on. Hey, if we go to Jackson, I need to go to Sports Academy and grab a couple of those this weekend.
What?
3x5 Right in the Rains. Do you want me to message you so when I ask you, you can read your messages?
Yes.
I had a roll of toilet paper get soaked in the rain, and it later dried out completely. I used it, and it was the best toilet paper. Should have added a little aloe vera in there with it, or some soap or something. And I got multiple messenger settings, and I get into this other one, and then I don't see my real messages.
Stop being such a message hoe.
Message hoe. I am a hoe for messaging. I get people that are like, I've messaged you 10 times and I haven't heard from you. I'm like, well, funny. I haven't fucking looked at a single one that you sent. What makes you think I'm going to see this one? 3x5, Right in the Rain. Yeah, message. That's it. There, but I have 4 of those on Instagram, and then I have the hidden messages also. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook messaging used to be nice when it was all just one thing, and now it's all face. Has anybody's Facebook shit been working all just whacked out? Like I used to just be able to hit the arrow from YouTube and just send it in Messenger, and now it just sends it and it says Facebook. It doesn't have like a loaded preview or anything. John gets a call response with you. I do all the time. I never answer a phone. Never answer the phone. But if I do, it's who the fuck is this? And I just did it to prove it. Like it's never anyone there. If I get to your part of the country, I will bring you one of my I would love that, Rolling. I would love that. We were looking at fire pits. Where were we? Where we saw those big ass fire pits? There's a place in Murray, like a Tractor Supply kind of. It's more like Rural King. I can't remember the name of it. They had some Burchard or something. They had some that I've seen at Tractor Supply. They're thin, but they're pretty good size, and they have a swing out fire grate on them, and then it has a rim around that you can put your feet on. But they had these cool. It looks like it's probably made of like AR 500 plate or something, but they are notched, so they just snap. They kind of like. They have, well, cutouts and then posts, you know, and they're fire pits, and they have like 1776 on them and stuff, and they were raw, so they, you know, had a surface rust on them. They look super heavy, but they're flat packed so that they can ship them. They're pretty neat. Cowboy Cauldron is amazing if you haven't seen them. If I get a call from John, I know it's a butt dial. That or the world's coming to an end. I missed who said it, but I would definitely build your own fanny pack. I think it'd frustrate Miranda. Yeah, it wouldn't be a Miranda thing. My fire pit is a drum from a dryer. Man, we have some burn barrels that Glenn used what's that thing called? Plasma cutter. And put combat cocks and stuff in. And he's like, it's going to be cold. I'm going to do some burn barrels. I'm like, that would be cool when people are here. And then this winter when it was snowing, it was freezing outside. And we just took some fire, because we were out there splitting firewood. And we just threw a few pieces of firewood in there that had been snowed on. But I put used motor oil on top of it. Just a couple drops of it. Just like a little drizzle. Man, that burned so hot. We had it out there. The embers and stuff, we had walked away, and it snowed really good for here, and we just put on the snow. We put a couple more pieces of wood, a little more motor oil. Man, those burn barrels, they were burning so hot. Man, they're just clicking and popping. They're so hot. Those things were great. Been watching Monkey Works on your recommend. Yeah, great channel. I wish his videos were longer like he used to do. I should sell wooden fire pits. It's eco-friendly. Some dipshit would buy that. Make them out of paper mache so they're environmentally friendly. Been watching, okay, Monkey Works. Yep. Monkey Works is good. S2 Underground's who I was talking about. The videos being short. That's what we use. Yeah, I'm saving all the used motor oil. Yeah, for a Yankee. Glenn's pretty handy. Glenn's very handy. Very, very handy. It's beyond handy. Like, he's fucking really, really good at everything he does. Yeah, the wire from S2. I wish it was back to being I wish he was doing longer videos. Who was the other dude that just disappeared? Who was the guy? There was S2 Underground, and then there was another dude that like went just completely disappeared. I can't remember who he is. There was like all kinds of conspiracy stuff about him being taken out or something.
He was the one who always talked about the Grand Solar Minimum.
He did talk about Grand Solar, but not Event 201. Who's the dude in East Tennessee? David Dubine. Yeah. That's not who I'm talking about. He's still doing videos. There was a dude in California doing them. Also make rocket stoves and plenty of blacksmith. That's cool, man. I have a rocket stove. I got from a dude that they work super well with just a little few pieces of kindling. Man, I can cook a ribeye out of that thing with cast iron. He put the rifle down the water drain from the roof. It met him at the bottom.
No fun.
No, I don't buy that, Corey. I don't buy that. It's hard to believe Glenn is a Marine. He's way too smart. I don't know and I was thinking about that this morning too. What happened to Risky Krisky? Anybody seen Risky Krisky? I actually sat down and did a podcast with him. I like that dude. People are always like, he's a Fed. Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Every time we do an event, there's always some Feds here. I don't think it's Risky Krisky. Use motor oil, treat wood when it's going to touch the ground, quench metal for heat treat, fire starting, put on wood to waterproof. Yeah, how about mixing motor oil with kerosene? And then any poles that are going in the ground, drill a long hole at a very steep angle, and then just put a cap in there. And then you can treat that every couple of years. You can fill that hole up with motor oil and kerosene. You ever think of getting female music, or is that a no? Jacob, I'm not sure what you're talking about. For my event stuff, I've always just brought in people that I like the music of, and that's mostly like rap music and stuff, or people that I want to have some kind of relationship, business relationship with in the future. I like female singers. I like female vocals in rap a lot. I was going to bring in like Sierra, and then Royal Lynn. We'd actually talk to Royal Lynn. We know people that know her. Herb, what's up? Candace Owens seems to be very vocal. That dude didn't kill Charlie. I don't think that dude killed Charlie. I don't think that. Or if he did, I mean, I think they wound up they put the fucking key in his back, wound him up. But I think there's a fucking ton of other shit around that. I think the Middle East, New Jersey's killed him. Yo, I rap. Do you actually rap, Herb? I can see that. I think I fucking actually heard that. How's things, man? Jacob Dennis, what female music you like? What are you thinking? I was listening to you ask me anything earlier, and you mentioned having only 2 male emus. What did you just ask me? I thought you just asked me. You ever think of getting female music, or is that a no? Did you mean to type that out or something else? About the emus. Jacob, was that Jacob that asked me the female singer thing? It was. Yeah, why is it always a lone gunman? Because that's what's worked, right? Why was it always a Daniel Defense AR-15 with the exact same things on it? Sorry, man, trying to type fast, my bad. So what's the actual question, Jacob? Yeah, long song. My daughter does chorus, but that's Herb. I think I saw that recently. I think that's why I have that. Maybe you sent that to me. Maybe that's why I saw it. When I put my phone upside down, you look like a white Mr. T. Oh, yeah? Bob Lazar? Holy shit, I used to listen to you on Art Bell's show. Man. We spray the undercarriage of our vehicles with used oil in Central Ohio. Oh, I bet you guys really need to, don't you? Hello, fellow machine gun enthusiasts. Would you like to talk about crimes? The weird, yeah, that's how it always is, Mojave Wizard. It's always the dude telling you about the machine gun that he made. It's in his car, and would you like to see it? Would you like to shoot my machine gun that I put together? Yeah, Art Bell. I met Art Bell several times. Art Bell has, I wonder what happened to that. We made an AK-47 LBV, one of our chest rigs, our LBVs, and a Glock 17 holster, and it had a 2-inch duty belt Glock 17 holster, AK-47 rig. There was something else on there. We met him at the Soldier Fortune show in Las Vegas. John is doing experiment to see if an emu that identifies as a female and a male can make babies. going to the memorial service in Arizona this Sunday. For Charlie Kirk, Nighthawk? Is that what you're talking about? That dude that made the shirt about John Willis calling him a Fed. Those are the two brothers. I like them dudes. There's some weird dudes, but I like them dudes. Gion, it's your duty as Christians and Americans. What is specifically, Gion? What do you mean? When I see comments a lot of times, I'll see a comment that you typed out 5-10 minutes earlier, so I'm not sure what that's actually about. You're the only one I know of that actually has to wonder if an emu comment is a typo or real. A Louis Vuitton jungle rig. I have some of the combat cock material still. It's sitting in my bay. I saw it this morning. You said you're getting a 2-needle machine. What are you building on them? I don't know. We're going to set them up with... I've actually got them right here. They're big ones. And they've got all kinds of air operation shit and custom stuff, binders. But we'll probably build one up. We'll put a puller on the front, a motor with the rollers on the bottom to make 1.5-inch webbing. So to make the lids for a lot of the stuff that we build. So we take a 3-inch piece of material and fold it like we do the PALS webbing, but we'll set it up for that. And then I don't know what we'll set the other one up for. We'll set it up for something though. Don't take any shit for being bald with a beard. Me? Dude, I could give a fuck. Gion, read the Bible. Your land isn't called Israel, it's called Canaan. Yeah, hey, is that dude from Israel? Is that what we think that is? How come you motherfuckers don't take DNA tests? Because we're going to find out that you're not from there. How come the Rothschilds negotiated that property prior to World War II? Like that was like World War II almost happened so that could happen almost? Maybe I'm just imagining things. Charles, what are you doing this weekend, buddy? I like that my funny hat, long nose guy has showed up. My handler, my Jewish. Can I get some APAC money? Like, you could totally buy Jeff. Jeff's totally got a price. We'll talk nice about fucking Israel every fuck. I'll even do it in the nightly episodes. Can we just work something out? I'll get Nick Fuentes and I'll convince Nick Fuentes that you guys are A-okay. My wife likes my beard. She uses it as a handle. Just made 16 traps for muskrat killing. That's cool. Like, how do you, like wires or what are we doing? Do I have any? I do. We do some stuff in pink. I've actually got some things. I'll walk forward in a minute. 1923. It wasn't Germany that poked their. I am with you. I am with you. You do not have to. You are preaching to the choir. I understand what you're saying. Do you have any of those Jaws bags left? We do not. Time got away from me. We're going to be building some. We're still running them, Herb. Wire divers is what we call them. They're handmade. I don't even think you can buy them. Got it. What are you going to do with the muskrats? I think I'm going to get a capybara or a couple. Don't take. Who gave me shit for being bald? With that beard, I took like a half bald Scully. I didn't. Is there a comment in here? I didn't see it. Can you share your pronouns? I don't see them on your channel description. Chris, are you trying to get me to tell you to fuck off? I got a big cock, and I fucked the shit out of my wife, and she has a vagina. What do you think my pronouns are? Have you checked I have not looked at the hops. I need to do that. Weimar problems, Weimar solutions. There's about, oh, on muskrats? Yeah, I'll bet there is. Let's see. I know. I thought we have some pink. I don't see one over here. I thought I had a pink fanny pack. I've got some multicam black pink thread pocket organizers, EDC pocket organizers. I know we just did some black hot pink convertible slings, and I've got a 2-point, and I think we're running some black hot pink single points. We make things out of pink. I just don't have them sitting here right now. I really thought we had more. We do toiletry bags that are pink. I know we do pelter wraps for your hearing protection that are pink. I also don't see any of those right now to show you. We're low on the pink. But yes, we do make some things in pink, sure. And we do a lot of items that we put pink thread into. Speaking of Amanda, I saw her IG post the other day, the boulder shoulder. Yeah. Amanda's down to 120 pounds. She's at 120. Oh, she just made these. Those are cool. That's good. These snake hides with the lid that come off. That's good. That's nice. And there are skulls. Kind of skulls. Who do I recommend as a Kydex holster maker? Christian Green, Green Force Tactical. Eclipse holsters. Eclipse, she's a female Marine, family owned, and they typically have your shit. Like, they ship your shit really fast. There's probably 15 Eclipse holsters in during the, during work hours in the building. Custom paint salve container. No, those are for snakes. Chris needs banned talking shit. I don't even see Chris. Hold on a second. Who do you recommend if I wasn't a pain in the ass? I'd make Scully identify as a Democrat shirt. Speaking of Amanda, saw our IG post. I don't even see Chris. Oh, Amanda banned. I didn't even get to see what he said. Chris, they make lots of money. Who are we talking about? They steal lots of money. They have a lot of your money. Is that who we're talking about? Chris is banned. Chris, I know you're typing right now and you're like, I'm not banned. I see my comment. It'll disappear. We will never see you again. You're banned. My whole, I think he means goal. My goal is to make enough money to be able to talk John into some tactical bib overalls. That'll take a lot of money, bro. I don't even have the sewing machines to do them. Chris was the one who was asking about my pronouns. Holy shit. At this point, if anybody's asking about pronouns, it's got to be a joke. I don't frequent these live streams super often. Who is Scully? Jeff was the NCOIC for Scout Sniper School. He was a character in a couple of movies. There are books where there's entire chapters written about him, mostly military history and sniper history books. He was a character in one of the Call of Duties. He was in Somalia. He was in several a lot of firefights. He was in a firefight in, I can't remember where in Iraq. And they all ran out of ammo. Like, they fired, when you hear 22 mags, Jeff went through 22 mags. They went through all of their belt-fed ammunition. They went through rockets. They fired all their 40 Mike. They called in an F-15, dropped 2 500-pound bombs, danger close to them. Super Cobra came in on a gun run, and then a Huey came in on a gun run also. So when dudes are like, combat loadout is 6 mags. Yeah, on base with blanks. Yeah. You've never heard of break contact? Scully is an ultra right-wing cult leader, according to the shirt. That's right. We need to do a run of those, Jason. Need a serger? I have sergers. I've got sergers, Paula. Are you asking me if I need one, or are you telling me we need one? I've got a serger. You walk past it every day. You just don't. I had to look for it for a second. My pronouns are he, man, and fuck you. Oh, you need a serger to make overalls? Yeah. We could just hire some of them women from Carhartt. They make. I'm sure they make overalls here in this town. Got to get some rest. Been a crazy week. Have a fucking great weekend, Kermode. What's Mookie up to? He's raising his kid. How old is Griffin now? He's got to be 13, 14. I bet I'm off on that. I'll bet he's older. Is it Scully with a C or a K? K. And is he Irish? No. I call him Mexican, but he's like, I'm Spanish. We conquered the Mexicans. Escalderon. Can you do a Bigfoot silhouette of Scully carrying a rifle? Yeah, we're going to do a few shirts for Scully. I've got a website for him set up and everything. That's my favorite shirt. I love wearing it in blue states. That's what I tell the ladies when they leave here. I'm like, be careful. Watch out for Bigfoot. If he attacks you, hit him with your car first and then shoot him. Jeff is a bigger in person than he looks on the podcast. He is. Yeah, he is. And he can still, that motherfucker will still put on a 100-pound ruck and out-ruck you fucking, I'll bet he'll out-ruck any motherfucker on here. And if he's not out-rucking you, he'll be right there with you and you will not know whether he's hurting or not. I wore that Ultra Wing shirt to Starbucks. I love it. We went into Starbucks probably 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm like, holy shit, do you notice that? And Amanda's like, what? I'm like, there's adults here. Like, there's no crazy hair. There's no dudes with tits. Like, there was like, it was all fucking adults. There was no sissy fag shit going on. It was all adults. Carhartt overalls rip around the buttons. Key is way better. Well, I was just saying we could get some women from Carhartt and then fix the problems. If I was going to do overalls, I would do an overall that was built how Katanica would make them. I would build them in that manner, right? And I would reinforce areas with like Cordura. EBT must no longer be paying fancy coffee. I guess not. D didn't tear her labrum. She's staying green. So, okay. So had she tore her labrum, what does that have to do with Greenside? Because she'd roll back on medical. We were out cutting trees down last week. He used his knife. Handout was great. He used his knife hand? Is that what you're talking about? Can you run a saw good, Sky? F and F. I told him F and F too. I told him flag nor fail overalls. And Rob's a big dude, so that dude should, because he says he's big all the time. He's like, I'm really big, but Rob's a fucking monster of a dude. I'd totally be into long overall style. I'm not making long overall style SOE apron. Maybe that, but I'm not making overalls. Flag nor fail. Somebody looking for overalls, check out Flag nor fail. flagnorfail.com. Rob Bailey. You will like what he's about. You will like the company. Me and the wife picked up a Starbucks order for one of her friends. Nearly got rear-ended 3 times in 10 minutes. They would have sent her to Big Navy and make her wait for the next command to go. Got it. So roll back like Buds kind of. What do they call that? Fourth phase? Fourth wave? What do they call it when you get injured in Buds, Jason? What are you doing?
Just picking all my shit and giving the dragon a new light.
Fourth phase. That's what I thought. Yeah, fourth phase. Did Sky answer? Sky, what about electric? Can you do electric? Did Sky ever answer about the chainsaw? Jimmy the Black Snake came out and said hi today. Oh, you're talking about that fucking chicken snake you got. Got it. I'm like, who's Jimmy the Black Snake? Sky, can you cut trees down and run a chainsaw appropriately? I never saw your comment. Sully, yeah, I'm going to jump off in a minute too. The local black rat snake. I had a huge rat snake a few weeks ago. He had like 4 or 5 eggs inside him when I caught him. Because he was in the nest, one of my fucking chicken nests. I'm pretty sure that's the one that ate. He like killed the he killed a whole fucking mama hen, and then swallowed her head, and couldn't get past like her wings and shit. So regurgitated. So when I found it, I'm like, what happened to that chicken? When I picked it up, its whole neck was stretched out, and they had taken somebody took Vaseline and coated it. Jimmy the Black Snake sounded like another name for a BBC. I figured it's probably like a fucking cut for a motorcycle club or something. Seaside, have a good night, buddy. All right, keep talking, ask your questions, anything you want to see last minute. I'm going to start turning all these lights off. Have you seen these? This is like a robot pencil sharpener. Check it out. It's USB charged. It pulls the pencil inside. It pulls it in, sharpens it, and you can adjust how fine the point is. Pretty decent. Good, Billy. How are you, man? I saw Don's hiring more cow people. I'd say cowboys, but that's what Don needs. She needs to hire some cowboys. Do like some Yellowstone shit. My wife has 3 of those sharpeners in her classroom. Oh, right on. Is your wife a school teacher, Herb? Can you show the black and tan example NSW? I bet dudes would dig color contrast rigs. Can you show the black and tan? I don't have one. Have we ever made one, Mojave Wizard? I don't remember a black and tan NSW. Authentic Japanese, yeah, they're very expensive. They're very expensive. There's a dude in Arizona that does traditional World War II, pre-World War II Japanese swords, and he also sells meteorites, and he sells P-51 Mustang parts. Hell of a combination. But if you find that guy, that's the guy. School teacher, 5th grade, loves the SOE diaper bag. Awesome, Herb. On the example wall, I thought I remember you showing it one time. Dude, I don't know. There's an 8 mag stacked right there. or AKM4. There might be an NSW here, but I don't see it. Not right now. Thoughts on Jimmy Kimmel? I could give a shit about Jimmy Kimmel, man. One of the ladies that works here asked me that, and I'm like, I could give a fuck about Jimmy. And I think I came off a little harsh. I just don't give I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Kimmel. Here's the real deal, okay? Jimmy Kimmel said some shit about fucking Charlie Kirk, and Iger, the CEO of Disney, said, hey, tone this shit down. They own that entire network. And free speech, it's not about free speech. They wanted to get rid of him. His ratings have fucking tanked. He's not making money. They use this. This is an employed contractual thing. They said, hey, fucking tone it down. Somebody in Jimmy Kimmel's group got a hold of him and said, hey, he's planning tonight to double down on this shit. They fired him. He was not profitable. All of the statistics, all the numbers show people are not watching midnight and nighttime television. Jimmy Kimmel is not funny any longer. Johnny Carson actually came out and spoke out against it also. And Jay Leno said, hey, when I turned 60, they started telling me, start planning an exit. He's like, I was able to hang on a few years longer. He's like, people aren't watching this stuff any longer. The network took this as an opportunity to get rid of him. And rather than saying, hey, you're not making money, you're not profitable, they use this as an excuse to get rid of him. Yes, you have freedom of speech all you want. You do not have freedom of speech while representing my company. You don't. That's the simple answer to it. You can go and we can separate and you can go do all the freedom of speech you want. But if you are saying something as an employee of my company that does not align with my beliefs and the fucking company that you come to work for, you will no longer work for the company. And that's what happened. And Iger, who I think is a complete fucking cock, but he's in charge of a ton of shit. They own ESPN. They own fucking like everything. Free speech is free for citizens, not employees. That's right. I had a guy come work for me, and he was wearing an SOE hoodie and footy pajamas, and went to a local restaurant here where me and James and everybody used to go to. And I immediately heard when I woke up, it was on a weekend, and I woke up that morning and had fucking pictures and text messages from fucking 10 different people, several unrelated, of this dude with an SOE hoodie, round logo hoodie, and footy fucking pajamas. And I said, you represent me anytime you wear my sweatshirt, which I gave you, that is not appropriate. If you're going to work for my company and people know that you work for me, you do not wear fucking footy pajamas out in public. You dress fucking appropriate as though something might happen. He said, I'm sorry, I understand. His entire show is talking shit. It is. I mean, remember, didn't he do the dancing syringes and shit? Like, fuck that guy. I mean, they sure spent a ton of time unmonetizing us when we were talking during COVID. Say something about Israel. They fucking unmonetize us. We piss and moan about it. It doesn't change the fact that they do it. You have all those community guidelines. You think there's not a fucking community guideline for him being on national television? My shop. You know who they should have got rid of, though? They should have got rid of the fucking View. You know, Trump has sued a bunch of those. A lot of people have sued those people. A lot of fucking actors have sued the View. You know, the View's paying out left and right on lawsuits. Thoughts on Trump? He's the lesser of the two evils. I don't think Trump is a Republican. I think Trump is a Democrat. I think a lot of those people that signed on switched and just put the little R behind their name so that people would vote for him. The real answer is stop taking money from us and let us just fucking live our lives. 4/5 Karen's talking. What's the one that's not on there? I think I'm going to sue Whoopi Goldberg Moving Company. Nope. Yeah, nobody watches them. The only reason I even know about The View is because I watch, like, Bet David, right? I watch Valuetainment. I watch Bear. I watch things like that. And just to kind of get the current of it. I watched Tim Pool briefly, just to kind of get the talking points, and then I can flesh it out further if I want to or need to. And that's the when that's the thing that we're talking about, 4, 5 fucking hateful, angry women, but the content I'm watching from the opposition side is talking about them, there's not enough real news to talk about. I don't have cable. I have not turned a television on in this building in 10 years, 8 years probably. What about the forensic specialist vet, bro? Yeah, man. Reaction videos about the View are better. They are. Charlie's wife is suing the View for 40. Good. It won't be enough. It won't put them under. I'm sure Jimmy is crying to his wife, who is now thinking of getting a real. No, Jimmy's not hurting for cash. This isn't hurting him. He's using, this is publicity, right? Jimmy going out and saying they're against me because I said something about Trump. He's trying to spin this. This is just look, it's got us talking about Jimmy Kimmel right now. All Jimmy Kimmel has to do is go back to originally what Jimmy Kimmel did, right? Be funny. Sapphire, what's Sapphire? Did you hear about the Sapphire attack on Med Chopper in Alabama? I did not. Tell me about it. Wasn't there another tranny shooter that was just stopped? How come when Hochul was asking Kash Patel, can we get some, assault rifle bans, and she named all these shooters where these all happened, why didn't he point out that they're all trannies? They're all fucking trannies. They all had a manifesto. If your fucking people would stop shooting school children, we wouldn't have school shootings. Netflix will sign. Yeah, that's the deal. All he's got to do is go do his own thing. Go do his own thing or start a podcast or whatever. I never thought I would say it, but I'm actually starting to get conspiracy fatigued. But I think that's part of the plan. I think that is part of the plan. You don't have to, first they divide you in 2, and then they divide you in 4, and then they divide you in 8, and they get you to fight amongst yourselves. Who fights and argues with gun people the most? Other gun people. I've never been called a FUD by a liberal. It doesn't happen. You want to see some crazy shit? 48 mag war bag. Go read the comments in my 48 mag war. We did a reaction video to it today, and about an hour in, I'm like, and we got 500 comments on Facebook. I got like 500 comments on Instagram, and I got like 500 comments on YouTube. And I'm reading a comment, and then there's 40 fucking sub comments on one comment in there, right? We're an hour into this reaction video. I'm like, Brandel, I'm only 30 comments into Facebook right now. Are we really? I don't have time to do this. Like, I can't fucking do this video. Like, I'm not even interested in it anymore. Those are all gun dudes. Almost everybody talking shit about the war bag. Those are all dudes that would consider themselves to be on your side. It's just about division. It's made in purpose to discredit the real Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is. And some of those content creators, they're getting massive, think about it. People are getting massive views on this shit. Like these vet guys doing all the stolen valor shit, right? All the dudes doing all the videos on Tim Kennedy, right? Or on Shrek or any of those dudes. It was Grand Thumb fucking 6 months ago they were shit talking, right? Those are the highest view counts they get. Those guys have, some of those guys have over 1,000 videos on their YouTube channel. They don't have the highest views they have are them talking shit about Tim Kennedy. They had to make a video talking shit about Tim Kennedy to get the fucking attention that they're getting. Watch Norm Macdonald on The View for a good laugh. That's somebody, and when the lady asked me today, like, what happened with I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Jimmy Kimmel. I haven't watched any late night television since Adam Sandler and who's the dude from Old School? Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, that dude. Who's the guy from Old School though? The other one, Will Ferrell. That's when those guys stopped being on there. That's when I stopped watching Saturday Night Live. I used to be home on purpose, sewing in the garage to watch Saturday Night Live on a Saturday night, and work to watch. Yeah, Frank the Tank. That's when that shit. When those guys weren't on there anymore, that shit wasn't funny no more. And to put to put that shit on like mainstream television, like these talk shows on a nightly basis, nobody's interested in that shit. You can still be biased and respect other opinions. As an American, I respect yours. Are you saying that you do not agree with my opinions? Is the president literate? Yes, I believe the president's literate. You also need to realize that Donald Trump Jr. follows my Instagram page. Go look, you'll see. I don't know Donald Trump. I've never met him. But I got friends that go hunting with Donald Trump Jr. I've had interactions with Donald Trump Jr. I respect most of what Donald Trump has done. And business-wise, we are way better off with Donald Trump than you ever would have been with Kamala, and especially fucking Obama. And Clinton, I wasn't really doing business on like real business during Clinton, not like this. Tariffs suck. Everything's up. But if you want the and if you don't, I assume you don't like Donald Trump. Can you tell me the last president that you did like? Because we probably agree on way more than we disagree on. Did you want Kamala Harris to be president? You're going to really be upset when I tell you that they've just ended H-1B visas. Like, that shit's over with. I'd like to know how many people doing Charlie shirts and product promising to donate the proceeds aren't going to give a dime. Yeah, I don't know. They better hurry up and harden our damn grid. They're not going to. They don't want your grid hardened. When your grid goes down and your internet goes down, it's your government that did that shit, and they're going to do it under the guise of something else. Those people are in power simply because we don't eat them. Because we're busy fighting. We are too comfortable. Do you think Kash Patel has been fuck yeah, Kash Patel. Kash Patel looks fucking absolutely insane every time you see him. Yes, Kash Patel's fucking compromised. I want to hear, where's Dan? Well, how come we ain't seen shit from Dan Bongino in like fucking months now? Hardening the grid would take a decade, yeah. I don't think I've ever really liked any president. Just some are better than others. Yeah, some aren't as bad as others. Yeah, cocaine. Did you see headline news today from Wall Street Journal? Cocaine is the preferred drug and making a comeback in the United States. That's real news? That's what Wall Street Journal had to say today? He's at the re-educate. He probably is. He's in China, isn't he? Or in Israel. That Obama fastball was sick, though. I don't know what that is. Fastball? I don't know what we're talking about. Drunk MTG. Is that Marjorie Taylor Greene? I don't know what the MTG part of that is. Those two get into these positions and completely change. Here's what happens when you get in the position. Some guys come to see you, and you don't know who they are. They don't identify themselves. And they send you a folder. And you open the folder, and there's pictures of you in all kinds of situations that you very well might not have even been in. And they show you transcripts of messages and text that you might not have even had. And they show you pictures of your wife doing day-to-day things, and pictures of your school, at your daughter at school, right? And if you don't play ball, they also show you that, hey, see all these deposits into your bank account that you weren't aware of happened? You're owned by those motherfuckers. And that's what happened to Kash Patel. I believe Kash Patel believed he was going to shut the FBI down day down one, and that building was going to be a museum. And I believe that they said all. I think they believed it. When given the choice between coffee or cocaine, I'm going to choose the organic one. Bongino posted on X about seeing behind the curtain, knowing no one can run a republic like this. Yeah. I don't know what you mean by the Obama fastball. I also never saw that dude reply when he said, "Dude, I think Trump is literate." The last thing he said was tariffs, and I said, "Okay, I take it you don't like Trump. What's the last president did you like, and did you want Kamala Harris to win the presidency?" From a black liberal, is that okay? There he is. I respect your opinion. Enjoy. So see how he didn't answer the fucking question. See how he'll come on here and ask questions, but he won't answer the question. So black liberal, okay, so gay black man, black liberal. That's all he, that's, yes, I wanted Kamala Harris to win without saying he wanted Kamala Harris to win. How in the fuck could the country be better off because of Kamala Harris? Last president you liked was John Hancock. He won't, no, he can't answer the question. He won't answer the question. And the better question is, how did he get here to this video tonight? Patel always looks like he's 3 seconds away from yeah, I saw that. I saw somebody make that post today. What's up with Candace Owens? I don't know. Maybe ask yourself, is anything she's saying possibly true? I'm surprised they haven't fucking, I'm surprised. I'd be worried for Candace Owens with the things she's saying. He got here because this in doom scrolling. He's not out with the YNs tonight. He's not out with the homeboys. Hey, hey, you should let me give you a recommendation in case you're still listening. What's his name? I don't see his post anymore. Check out Nick Fuentes. Go have some conversations with him. Everything Candace is saying is possibly true. I would venture to, you'd be easier to find. Let's do that. What is she saying that's not true? That'd probably be easier to narrow down. Is she done out here? I don't know if she's done it. I'll leave the lights on. We'll leave the light on for you. Ask Scully if the 48 mag war bag is just 2 mags away from perfect. The Obama mom jeans basketball first pitch. Oh, I don't know anything about it. Was he at a baseball at a softball game? Have you seen the Obama Park library they're building? Looks like a giant dick. I dropped off at a flaming gay dude's house today. Subaru, rainbow gay, and he had his flag half-mast, and he was genuinely upset over that. That's awesome. That's awesome. 45 would have been perfect. There's some war bags right there, 8 mags. They're on the SOE quick ship. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat some apple pie. Not the kind Jason makes, the kind made with flour and sugar and apples. Oh, I guess that's the kind Jason makes too. I'm gonna have the kind that you eat with a fork. Is it modeled after Big Mike's? Hey Herb, have a good night, buddy. Have a good weekend. I'll see everybody later.